Hey, coming up, a detailed tour of Royal Caribbean's amazing Oasis of the Seas. So much to do, from parades to family fun on the boardwalk, laser tag, food, casino, dancing, music, shows. Just so much fun. In fact, there's something for everyone on this ship.
We are Mark and Phyllis Milam, and we are
Full-time cruisers. Yeah, heck yeah. We've been doing this for over 2 years now, and we still love every single minute of it. So we have an amazing tour for you today. Thanks for joining the channel, by the way. The Oasis of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. It's a huge ship, and it's amazing. Big. Yeah, we hope you love this tour. Please make sure if you enjoy the tour, if you find it helpful, give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out. If you want to continue to see cruise-related videos, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because this ship really is fabulous. Today we're going to start our tour on Deck 4 aft, which really all you're going to find is the main dining room. The main dining room is on 3 levels, decks 3, 4, and 5. We will actually walk into the one that's on deck 5 because that door is open. Midship on deck 4, you'll find Casino Royale, where lots of fun and exciting things go on. When the casino's open, it does tend to get pretty busy at times. The bar is a great place to go. You'll see the 2 TVs there with some seating sections. And it is a fully staffed, fully stocked bar. On the starboard side of the casino is where the smoking side is. I'm walking through the non-smoking side. The bar divides the smoking versus non-smoking. This is a high limit pit right there, where they offer blackjack and baccarat. We just passed the casino host stand, which there are 3, sometimes 4 hosts on this ship. You can exit the casino from either the port or the starboard side, and it kind of goes the same way as this with the long hallway. We are going through the port side, and this is where Park West is. All of this artwork is for sale. Now we are exiting the Park West, and this is the forward part of the ship. Immediately to the right, we'll have Studio B here, which is the ice skating rink. You'll find ice shows, game shows, laser tag, open skating. They turn it into a club sometimes. They cover the ice to make a solid floor where you can dance. Blaze is where they do the comedy shows. Also, sometimes they turn that into a dance club. Here we have the Crown Lounge, which formerly was known as the Diamond Lounge. If you are a Diamond, Diamond Plus, or Pinnacle Loyalty Crown and Anchor member, you have access to this room, which offers a happy hour from 5 to 8 p.m. They have computers you can use, and that's my friend Evie right there. They have a coffee machine. It's a great place to gather and speak with other avid cruise members. Here we have the non-smoking casino, which used to be the Jazz Club. Now it's Casino Royale non-smoking room. They offer, on this ship right now, they have roulette, blackjack, and 3-card poker. And I'd say it's about, I should count the machines, but it's about 50 machines. And all the way forward, you'll see here is the theater, which is 2 levels. You'll find the theater on deck 4 and decks 4 and 5. And as you can see, the doors are closed, so we won't be going in. Deck 5. This is really the hub of the ship, the Royal Promenade. Starting in the forward, if you want to people watch, just join in the festivities. Deck 5 is where to go. In the middle, you see Starbucks right there. Now, if you have the drink package or drink vouchers, this particular Starbucks is not included. That is all, that whole thing you have to pay for. This is Bolero's bar, which they'll do some trivia in there. They'll do some dance lessons, a lot of Latino music in there, Jamaican music in there. All this, well, no, not all. Most of the shopping can be found on Deck 5. Karaoke is a lot of fun. They have family karaoke, adult karaoke. They'll also do trivia during the day sometimes. Sometimes they'll play sports on these TVs. There is a full bar when it's open. Feel free to sit in here and read and do computer work, whatever you want when it's not open. You have access to all of these places. And look at all of the seating areas throughout. A lot of shopping here. When the stores are open, they will have specials in the middle of Deck 5. You'll find watches and jewelry, colognes, clothing. They bring out all kinds of things, and I will let you know that when those things are out in the middle, a lot of times that's the only night you can get those items. So if you're thinking about it, just go ahead and do it. Sorrento's Pizza is a popular spot. The pizza is for free. This is the English pub, Globe and Atlas. In the evening, there's a guitarist that plays music that most of the time everybody knows the songs. It's a sing-along place. It's a lot of fun. Great bar. They have a specialty menu back there. So make sure to check. Now, most bars have specialty items that are only available in those particular bars. So make sure to go around and check them out. Up on the right here is Cafe Promenade, where you can find Starbucks coffee brand that is part of your package and part of your vouchers. Also, there's free coffee and there's free snacks in there as well. This is the Bionic Bar, which is a robot bar. If you have drink vouchers, they are not included in this bar, but if you have the drink package, you can purchase there. Right here is the floating bar actually, and it's up on Deck 8 right now. So the floating bar goes from Deck 5 to 8. Guest services across the way that you can see. Now these two little stands on the right, the one on the left and right, the one on the right is Voom for your internet services, and on the left is the port shopping desk, which they are experts in shopping, they say. I don't know. Now we will check out the main dining room. This is Deck 5 main dining room. And they all look the same, the ones on 3, 4, and 5. So we'll just look at one of them real quick. So if you're going on this ship, tell me, do you plan on eating in the main dining room, or are you going to do specialty dining? Also, you'll see there's the Solarium Bistro, which is one of my favorite spots, and I'll show you that here soon. But let me know where you plan on eating. This is the outside of Deck 5. There's a jogging track, and I'm not going to take you all around because that would be kind of boring, but you can kind of take a look at how the jogging track is. This is a lifeboat. I hope you never get to see it from the inside. Those suckers carry 370 people. They are very long, but that would be very crowded if you ended up having to go on the inside of one, and they're all around Deck 5. This is one of my favorite places on the ship. This is the aft of Deck 5. Love sitting back here. It's only crowded right now in that picture because we were just leaving port, but it's a great spot. Deck 6 aft. We're actually headed to midship first. You'll see on the left the Next Cruise office. If you book your next cruise through this Next Cruise office, you'll get some extra incentives to do so. And here we go into the schooner bar, which during the day, there's not a whole lot going on. Sometimes they do some trivia up here. It's a great place to watch the parades and the different things that go on at night on deck 5. And in the evening, they have a pianist that does a lot of sing-along songs, and it's just a great fun place to go. And the bar has specific drinks for just the schooner bar. It's a good place. That's the photo gallery. If you take pictures throughout your cruise, this is where you're going to go to order them and decide which ones you might want. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We sure would appreciate that. Headed to the boardwalk. This is a really fun place, especially for kids. Be sure to look at the cruise planner because they have a family fun carnival type day out here during the week where they give free popcorn, free cotton candy. They walk around with little cake pops. They have a balloon animal maker person. I don't know what they're called, but it's a lot of fun. The merry-go-round starts at 10 a.m. The hot dog place, you just kind of have to look in the planner to see what time they're open. It is free of charge for the hot dogs. And they don't just have hot dogs, they also have bratwurst and sausage, the toppings. Sugar Beach is a candy store, which is extra. Playmakers Sports Bar, the food is extra. The drinks, if you have the package or vouchers, you can use them here. Johnny Rockets is extra for lunch and dinner. For breakfast, it is free of charge, and it is a menu type diner where they, with table service. This is the Abyss. It starts on deck 16 and it goes all the way down here to deck 6. It's a dry slide. This is the Aqua Theater where they do the aqua shows, and which are fabulous. You don't want to miss those. Here's the awesome rock wall, and there's a bell at the top. If you make it all the way, you ring it. If you have a balcony cabin overlooking the boardwalk here, be advised that sometimes at night it does get noisy, especially because of the aqua show. So the closer you are to the Aqua Theater, the noisier it's going to be. Deck 6 forward, you'll find the Vitality Spa and Fitness Center. One little hint here is the Vitality bar right here. The Vitality Cafe offers smoothies, juices, including whey protein drinks, and those are included in both your drink package and if you have drink vouchers, you can use them here. You also have a coffee machine, so if you don't want to wait in a long line at the Cafe Promenade, you can come here for your morning coffee. The salon offers pedicures, manicures, haircuts, hairdos if you want to get your hair done for formal night. Just be sure to make your appointment early in the week because they do get pretty booked, especially for formal night. The spa services are great. They do a good job. They're a little pricey, but they do a good job. You have a full fitness center here on the ship free of charge. They do offer some classes throughout the week that does have a cost to them. So you just have to check the app whenever you see a dollar sign. That means you have to pay. The morning yoga, evening yoga, that kind of stuff is free of charge. So they have your treadmills, ellipticals, bike machines, weight machines, free weights, dumbbells, yoga mats. Down the stairs, that goes down to the jogging track or walking track. Deck 7 is cabins only. Deck 8 is another very popular deck. We're going to start on the forward end and we're going to walk through Central Park. It's a great, relaxing place. In the evening, you'll hear soft music going, kind of romantic, either a violinist, a guitarist. They have all different musicians that come on to deck 8. This is Vintage's the wine bar. They tricked me and the doors are locked. I can't show you the inside right now, but it is a very nice venue. And the doors are not usually locked. I don't know why they were locked today. Many days I have been in there and just to read a book. It's nothing going on in there during the day. So it's a great place if I don't feel like being around a lot of people. It's kind of like my hiding spot. Deck 8 is also great for duck hunting with the cruise ducks and great photography places, great photo opportunities. Park Cafe is a great place for snacks and coffee. We'll show you that in a minute. Giovanni's Table is the specialty dining restaurant, the Italian restaurant. Park Cafe serves breakfast and lunch. They close about 5 o'clock, but the times change, so check the app. There's a coffee station here. The breakfast and lunch is all free of charge. Right now it's breakfast time. They have bagels and lox over here. And then I'm going to show you the grab and go hot sandwiches that they have and fruit. At lunchtime, they will offer their famous roast beef Kennewick sandwiches, and they have a panini press, cold salads, a salad where they make your salad for you, and then they also offer soup, 2 different soup options daily. That's the top of the floating bar. Oh, is it? No, the floating bar is up on ahead, sorry. This is the trellis bar, closed right now as you can see, but it is a full bar. And especially in the evening hours as the sun is going down, it's a great place to just meet others and sit outside and enjoy the weather and a drink. Isn't this just beautiful? Now this is the top of the floating bar. So the floating bar goes from deck 5 to deck 8 and then back to 5, back to 8. It's just kind of a cool spot. 150 Central is a great specialty dining restaurant that offers both seafood and steaks. The big debate, Chops or 150 Central? And this is Chops right here, the steakhouse. They have the best mushroom soup. If you like mushroom soup, you gotta get that. All right, so we're in the aft end of the ship now on deck 8. And what you'll find here is the music hall, which is a 2-story venue. At night, they usually have bands come through with a dancing floor, and during the day, they might have trivia, or right now what's going on is a soft bow and arrow game. Once we get to deck 9, which we're not gonna show you, just because the only thing on deck 9 is the upstairs of this music hall. So just be advised, you can get to deck 9. There's the top of the music hall. You can either take the stairs from the inside of here, or you can come in right from deck 9. And then 10 is cabins only. Deck 11, we're going to start in the aft end of deck 11. Really, the only thing you're going to find on deck 11 is the card room / library. It is not a formal library, so if you go to guest services, they're probably going to tell you they don't have a library, but there are books here that people leave and donate, and you can take them. You can leave some books in here. If you have extra in your home, feel free to bring them and donate them for somebody who forgot to bring a book. They also have some games set up over here. So this is not an official library, so it's not listed anywhere that it's a library. This is known as the card room. Deck 12, aft. There's really only one thing to see here, and it's your loyalty ambassador. If you have any crown and anchor concerns, this is where you're going to go to speak to your loyalty ambassador, and they are normally at their desk for a few hours in the morning and a few hours in the evening. So you want to check the app to see what the hours are. And they'll be glad to help you. There is no deck 13 on the Oasis of the Seas. Deck 14, forward, you'll find Adventure Ocean. Now, Adventure Ocean is a place where I really can't videotape, so you'll only see a small snippet of it. But it's a great place for your kids to go. They're not open 24 hours a day. There are some sessions that cost $10 an hour and some sessions that are free. Generally speaking, they open at 10 in the morning. From like 10 to 12 is free, then 12 to 2 you pay, and 2 to 5 is free, then 5 to 7 you pay. You just have to look. After 10 o'clock you pay, and I think they all close at 1. And here we have the Apollo 18. This is the escape room. It does cost for this, so you'll want to make reservations for that. Deck 15, aft. This is a great place. The whole sports court. There is so much to do here. Again, this is deck 15, aft. Portside barbecue. This is, I think, the only ship with portside barbecue. It's a smoked food. It's all very good, not part of your cruise fare, but what you pay for, you get a ton of food. And at night, they have live country and western music, which is really good. They serve smoked brisket, smoked turkey, pork ribs, smoked chicken, with all the sides. Mini golf is free. We're getting ready to come up to the flow rider. There are 2 flow rider areas. I believe one of them is going to be like an advanced, and one of them is more of a beginner / intermediate. It is fun to just sit here and watch people. It is not open all of the time, so you'll just want to check the hours. This is the top of the abyss. This is the one that goes down to, that ends up on deck 6 in the boardwalk. I've never done that, the flow rider. Zip line is also free of charge. This I have done and it is fun. You'll see the people playing pickleball down here. Obviously this court you can see is also a basketball court, so they mark off special times to play pickleball. It's usually basketball. The pickle time, you just have to look at the app to see what the hours are for that. El Loco Fresh is a great place to go. It is part of your cruise fare, and they serve great burritos, tacos, nachos. They have a full salsa bar. It's normally the busiest time to go is after 3 o'clock, after the Windjammer closes. So if you're going to go here, you might want to try to go before 3 o'clock. Sometimes the line can get very long. Ping pong, as you can see. Great seating areas. Now we're walking towards the pools. We're at midship, and here we have the splash pad for the kids. Lots of fun. I wish I would have taken a cruise when I was a kid. I would have never left the splash pad. There's a bar on each side, both starboard and port. Towel stations also on both sides. And as you can see right there, they have life vests, and those are for both adults and children. And be warned, if you forget to return a towel, you're going to get a $25 charge per towel. Sometimes when you check those towels in, they don't make the system, so you always want to make sure on your last day that you're not being charged for any towels. If you see a towel charge and you truly did turn them in, go to guest services in the morning before you get off the ship and they will adjust that. And if you have the towel in your cabin, just bring it to them and turn it into them. The pool deck is always so much fun. During the day, they normally play music in the background. This is the bottom of the slide, the water slide on the one side, and then the other side, as you can see, is on the other side. Great fun for all ages. We will see deck 16 shortly. These side hot tubs are pretty cool. They're large and you can see out over the ocean. There's one on each side of the ship. Solarium area is for 18 years or older, except for the restaurant. You can be any age to go into the restaurant. The hours have been changing for the Solarium, so check the app to see on the ship when you're there as to what it is. But it is a great place for dinner, by the way. They serve Mediterranean style food and it is free of charge, and it is really, really good food, you guys. It's an upscale buffet style. The dishes are already plated for you, so you just go grab a plate or 2 or 3 or 4, bring it to your table. Reservations are recommended, but I will tell you, if you are a party of 4 or less and cannot get a reservation, just go and see if they can get you in, because many people make reservations and don't really show up because there is no charge. This is a really cool sun deck. And out here where I'm walking to right now, you'll see it's a great photo opportunity area. I do love this solarium. It is 2 stories. I think I forgot to mention that. And we'll go up to the upstairs part in just a moment. When you're in port, the drink servers don't come around a lot. There is a bar up on deck 16 that's open. You might have to go up there to get your own drinks once in a while. There is a small cold pool and several hot tubs. I just love the little gathering areas. It's very comfortable. Solarium is closed right now, but this is the main entrance to the solarium. And going back out to the any age area of deck 15. This is the other hot tub. As I mentioned earlier, there's one on each side. Another towel station and Life Vest area. I'm gonna go back to the towels also. If you checked a couple of towels out and simply want to exchange them for clean, dry towels, there's no need to scan your card. You simply say, I want to exchange 2 towels, and it's just that easy. You turn those in, they give you 2 more. And this, you can see, is the smoking side of the ship. So there's smoking in the casino and out here on deck 15. I can't remember. There might be smoking somewhere on deck 5. On this ship, I can't remember. Some of the ships have a smoking area on deck 5 outside. I don't think this one does, though. I take that back because of the walking track. This one is not one of those ships. Up ahead, you're going to see the Patty store, which is currently closed. As you can see, it's open on the first couple of days of the cruise, and they sell scuba equipment. And many ships also offer beginner scuba classes. Deck 16, here we go. Starting in the aft end of the ship. It's a pretty view. Here we have the Windjammer Marketplace Buffet, open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm a huge fan of the Windjammer. I know a lot of people don't prefer it. I actually do. I love the food. I love the ease. You can get in and out. Everybody gets what they like. I just really enjoy it. And at night, the dessert section is pretty amazing. For breakfast, they do omelets and eggs by the order. They give you a little beeper, and your beeper goes off when your eggs are ready. It can get very busy, especially for breakfast and lunch. So you want to if you don't like the crowds, there are other places you could go to for food that's not as busy, and you'll want to watch my Oasis class ships tips for ideas on that. All right, now we're going to walk by the Windjammer and let's see what's outside. So the Cabanas cost money and the amount changes. It depends on if it's a sea day, a port day, and the overall demand for them on the sailing that you're going on. So the price definitely fluctuates. I personally, it's not for me because I like to be around the pool. It's too hot for me on deck 16. You'll generally not find me there. If I'm outside, I want to be near the water. This is a hot tub. It would be so cool if they had a little pool up here in addition to the hot tub. And also make a note, deck 16 is a great place to go for the sail away party. You're able to watch everything and it's not as crowded, but you still get the sail away vibe. Up ahead is the suite / pinnacle deck. If you are in a grand suite or above, or you are a pinnacle with the loyalty crown and anchor program, you have access to this deck, where during sea days it's a bar area, not an open bar. The drinks do come against your voucher. Towels are already here, so there's no need to check them out, and you just leave them when you're done. That's a little shower station there that we just passed on the left. These little cubicles are cool. They are first come, first serve, and I think there's 5 of them. I can't remember. They're pretty neat. Oh, maybe only 4. There's 4 of them. Generally very empty up here. Always a place to get a spot and just relax. There's my friend Susie. Let's actually say hi to her. Hi, Susie Freckles. She's a lot of fun. If you ever see her on a ship, say hi. Now, when you leave this area, as you're going to see, I'm going to show you, there's a little button on the left railing right there. You have to press that button to release those doors so that you can get out, because they are locked doors. This is a great place. I wanted to jump back here. This reminds me of the toilet bowl. And you can see people going around. It's a kind of fun place just to hang out and watch people go down that slide. And it's just next to that little gate entrance. Now here is the top deck of the Solarium area, 18 or over. really pretty in here. And here's the bar. Lots of little seating areas. And that's pretty much wrapping it up for deck 16. Show you the view here of the splash pad. And then we're going to go on up and show you deck 17 in just a moment. So much fun. Look at that for those kids. My goodness. And we're going to go up there right now. Deck 17. Deck 17 aft is both the suite lounge entrance and coastal kitchen. If you are in a suite, grand suite and above, you have access all of the time to coastal kitchen, which is the dining facility, or the suite lounge, which is where you can have drinks. If you are a master's in the casino, you have access to coastal kitchen only for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you are a pinnacle with Crown and Anchor, you have access for lunch and dinner up here at Coastal Kitchen. You also have the suite lounge access. If you are in a junior suite, you only have access for dinner and by reservations only. If there are too many pinnacles the week that you're in your junior suite, you might not have access. It just depends on how crowded they're going to be. And you won't know in advance. When you book the junior suite, you won't know whether you can get in or not. Generally speaking, if you are okay with a very late dinner, like 8:30, you'll be able to get in for the most part, because a lot of people want their dinners a little earlier. So if you're open to that, then you should not have a problem. Folks, I really hope that you enjoyed our tour. Please put in the comments how excited you are and what you're most excited about. And thank you so very much for joining the channel. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful cruise. What did you think of the ship? Isn't it amazing?
It's awesome.
I do wish that there was Wonderland on this ship. I do enjoy going to have drinks at Wonderland. I love Central Park. I think that's my favorite. What's your favorite part?
Casino, 100%.
Over Playmakers?
Well, okay, yeah, it's still a little over. Yes, I love the large casino.
We love the fact that there's a big non-smoking portion to the casino. Oh, in fact, we have a casino tour that we are working on right now. By the time this gets posted, it'll be really close. So once that's done, I'll put a link of the casino tour in the comments. I'll pin it on there. Thanks for watching, folks, and we sure hope you love your cruises. Until next time, bon voyage!